What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we're actually going to be going into the very first look, the sneak peek of Bruiser's talents. Update 19.0 is just around the corner, and Bruiser talents, the Bruiser talents, are shown off for the first time today. We just got the first look. We're going to be breaking it down. I have not looked at them yet, so I'm very, very excited to be sharing them with you live. And let's get going. Guys, grab your coffee, grab your device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beach. Jumping into the first clip here, this shows off, it's just a short little clip, Bruiser's knockout. Okay, they haven't released exactly what the talents are, but check this out. Okay, as we're taking out bosses, we're trying to take out that warlock. We actually took a hit from that warlock, 10 mil, but you can already see we got a grandpa with it was bald at the top. Okay, and there's the pow, pow, pow. There goes the knockout. Not exactly sure how it works, but you can see it sends the monsters flying. Oh, we see how it works. We see how it works. Okay, that had like 25 million damage left on that boss, and it still went flying. So that's absolutely crazy. Let's watch it again. There is another clip that's a little bit longer, but let's watch it for a second time because I also want to see, does it get sent to his board? Okay, it doesn't. That doesn't. It gets knocked out. It looks like it gets sent to his board, your opponent's board, but it definitely doesn't. It just knocks it out. It must be the final talent, right? First little look at the actual final talent. But look at this, 7 mil, 6 mil, 5. We did a merge. They did a merge and it knocked it out. Is that how that goes? So we got a rank 2 there. Rank, I don't know exactly. 24, let's see. Does it do it again? Does it do it again? Okay. I don't exactly know how it works, right? We don't have a breakdown of what the talents are, how they work. But knockout, I like how it's saying pow now, kind of like an old comic book. That's kind of cool. And then sending it flying, that's a mechanic we haven't seen. And I would love to see, I don't know, it would be way too powerful if it actually sent it to your opponent's board. But I don't know, if it sends it all the way to the portal on the other side, it looks like it should be sent to the other board. But that's just clip number 1. Okay, we're actually going to be watching I believe it's a full match. It's almost the length of a full match. Like I said, I have not seen it yet, so we're going to be showing it off right here, right now, and let's jump right into it. And here we go, jumping right back, rocking with our Bruiser. It almost looks like the Bruiser without the hat looks like a mixture between a grandpa and the Avatar. Maybe the Avatar and the Cabbage Man. Okay, that's what the Bruiser is looking like right now. But you can see it's got max talents. We're going up against the Blade Dancer deck. Tutti Frutti, what up? And I want to see how this works. So clearly there's some sort of mechanic here for when you actually merge. But there's more than that, okay? Because I'm watching the bald guy right now, okay? So we're watching the bald guy. I believe there's an interaction with him that he gets enraged in a different way than the typical ones do. Let's see if leveling him up does anything. So we level up, so you can see there's also going to be a stacking interaction, because you can see the little 4-leaf clovers. He's getting stacked up there. So the grandpa gets stacked when a tier or a merge happens next to him. Okay, I like how we're like investigating, figuring out how this works without even reading exactly what they are, even though they're probably going to release the information on what the actual talents are in like the next day or two, so stay tuned for that. But Tribunal, the damage still looks pretty low, and they actually haven't gotten enraged yet. I'm surprised they don't kind of just get enraged periodically. Anymore? Do they do that now? I feel like they do that now, right? Yeah. Very odd. He also hasn't mana upgraded any of his Bruisers. He has Tribunal coming, so... And there was a little merge right there that looked like the cooling potion from Magic Cauldron. So there is going to be a little bit of slow action. We're going up against Tribunal. We haven't leveled anything up. We got the wrong amount of Knight statues. And we still took Tribunal out. Definitely something to note right there. Okay, so that's really, really good. They know something that I don't, because they took out Tribunal before hitting. Wrong amount of Knight statues. Wrong, not leveling up their Bruiser at all. Pretty cool. Okay, keep it going here. We're not hitting our gadget either. I don't want to critique this guy's playing. I know it's supposed to be focused on our mans, not anything else. But what can I say? Little merge right there. So now my man, the bald guy, has 2 4-leaf clovers that are stacked. We're going to continue leveling some different stuff up. Summoning here. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for something to happen. There is something. So look at Bruiser now. Look at him now. I don't know what it took to get him into that state, but look at him going crazy. And he's been going crazy for a while now. Now he just stopped. That was probably like a 10-second going crazy mode. Again, I don't know what happened to make that happen, but that was pretty cool. Clearly he's going to be doing more damage. He went into the avatar state. He's going back into the avatar state now. Not exactly sure, but I like it. Gorgon coming up. Is that like supposed to be like a cloud of smoke because he's like enraged? Like, I feel like Bruiser is just like one of those old-timey cartoons. So, whammy with like the comic book strips, and then like the cloud of smoke, like the old like train engines, or not engines but train smoke when you're getting mad. Ooh, work whistle, angry. Is that what it's called? Look at him go. Grandpa on the move. And there's only one Grandpa, so maybe the interaction is that like the very first Bruiser that you get on the map is the one that's going to actually look like that, and he's the only one that you can actually get to go into that enraged mode. Maybe that's what it is. Not exactly sure. Grandmaster coming up, 10 seconds to go. It definitely looks pretty cool. I'm very interested to see if Bruiser's going to be at least a little bit worthwhile. Because he doesn't even have... Bruiser must be one of, if not the... What? He merged out the only Grandpa I had. If not the worst legendary, right? It has to be. He has to be. There's nobody else that's even close. But if you look in the middle of the map, now there's a different version of Bruiser. He's at rank 3. So maybe, I mean, everything I'm saying is speculation. But that guy's been going crazy this entire time. Little connection issues. I'm glad it happens to the devs as well. Now he's at rank 4, or not rank 4. He's at rank 2, but he's at stack 4. So it doesn't have to do with the stacks that changes his appearance necessarily. Now he's got another Grandpa back down bottom left corner, so clearly it's not like the first one that you get. You can get multiple. Now it's almost giving me rogue vibes of different appearances of the same unit. Now we're sending the slow right there, trying to take out Assassin. He's definitely going to hit that guy. 4 million to go through. Our Blade Dancer player is playing very, very interesting, but in a very weird way. His board actually looks kind of good. I kind of like it. It's just very weird. I'm also really confused. Okay, so now that rank 4 went back down to a normal one. So that was just when he was in enraged mode. It didn't actually finish the clip. That's it. I didn't pause it. That's the end of the clip. I don't know if it didn't want to show what happened. Very, very interesting. I don't know how they decide how to show off this, the new cards, the new talents, the new this, the new that. I don't think once they had Knight statues at the right number, which is just a little bit interesting to me. So maybe they don't want to have the right number because they don't want to show Bruiser plus Knight statue because it's a false showing in how much damage output it is. But then why even have Knight statue in the deck? Just use something else. Kind of interesting. But let me know what you guys think of this sneak peek. Is Bruiser going to be a beast? I love the different characters, the different animations. mechanics. I'm interested to see what they actually do differently. Clearly, the one that kind of looked like a Max Meteor just kept going for a wicked long time. The grandpa looking one, the smoke whistle one, was more periodic. It went for like 10 seconds, stopped, came back like another 10 seconds, stopped. But both of those went away at different times. I'm interested to see how it works. Just going to jump in here real quick because I realized they actually did release what the talents are. I didn't see them because they didn't release them in the same exact place. But if you go to their public Facebook page or their Discord page, perhaps, you can find where the talents were. I know I said it a number of times in this video that we didn't have them, but we actually did. So we're gonna find out who actually stays till the end of our videos, and let's just watch them right here. This is Bruiser with talents. So collect the lucky clover. We see how it gets to the gold now. Collect the lucky clover on the red side. You can actually make them green. We didn't see that one. We saw, so it's actually a mug that slows them down, or you can have the POW. It does extra damage. I see it as kind of the hammer of faith like Inquiz, and then merging is what smashes the bosses. Okay, so now that we actually understand what the talents are, how they actually work, it would have been useful to have this a little bit early on, but I went through the whole video not knowing what the talents are, and you know what? I feel like that's a little bit more fun because there's a lot more speculation rather than just reading and trying to piece it together. We're detectives and we're figuring out exactly what it is. So let me know once again what you're most excited about. But guys, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.